Hello guys, welcome back to Astra. Today we are going to discuss on the topic subsidiary books. Okay, so subsidiary books is a set of book of original entry, and these books are prepared for recording specific and repetitive transactions. Okay, subsidiary books otherwise called as special book, day book, special journal book. Okay, so hope you got a clear idea what is a subsidiary book. Subsidiary book is a book of original entry like journal. So here the specific and repetitive transactions are recorded, and this may be either called as special book, day book, or special journal. Okay, so here subsidiary books can be mainly classified into two categories. First one, it is cash book, and the other special purpose subsidiary book. Now we can discuss about cash book. Cash book is a special journal which is used for recording cash receipts and all cash receipts and cash payments. Here the cash book is a kind of books of original entry or prime entry because all cash and bank transactions are recorded here for first time in chronological order. That is why cash book is called as a book of prime entry. Okay, then it has two sides. One is debit side and the other one is credit side. Okay, debit side records all cash receipts and credit side records all cash payments including checks. That is in both side, including cash receipts and check receipts debited in debit column, and including cash payments, including check payments credited in cash book. Okay, then cash book can be mainly two kind of cash book. First one, single column cash book, otherwise called simple cash book. Then second one, double column cash book, otherwise we can say two column cash book, or else we can say cash book with discount column, or otherwise cash book with discount column. So cash book can be of two types, single column and double column. Single column otherwise called simple cash book, double column cash book otherwise called two column cash book, or else we can say cash book with the discount column. Now we can have a look at the format of single column cash book. Okay, so there will be two columns, two amounts columns. One is in debit and the other is in credit side. The particulars, date column will be there, particulars column will be there, ledger folio column will be there, then also amount column in debit side, and then again debit column, particulars column, ledger folio column, amount column in the credit side. This is the format of a single column cash book. Here in case of double column cash book, we can have a look at the double column cash book format. Here only difference between single column and double column is that in both sides there will be an extra amount column of bank showing the amounts in bank. Okay, so in single column cash book only one column of amount in both sides, that is cash, will be recorded, either check or cash both recorded in that single column cash book. But in case of double column cash book, we will be having two amounts column in both sides showing cash account balance and bank account balance. So the format contains the columns like date, particulars, ledger folio, cash, bank, amount column in debit side, then date, particulars, ledger folio, cash and bank amount in the credit side. So this is the format of a double column cash book. The only difference is that it contains two columns for amount, that showing bank and cash balance. In case of single column cash book, amount column will be only one column, that is only cash column is shown. Now we can discuss on other subsidiary books. Other subsidiary books mainly includes purchase book. Purchase book, otherwise called purchase journal. Purchase book or purchase journal is prepared for recording all credit purchases. All credit purchases, that is cash purchases and purchases of goods other than the goods that dealt by business is not recorded in purchase book. Only credit purchases are recorded in purchase book or purchase journal. And the source document required for verifying the credit purchase transaction is invoices or bills received by the business from the supplier. Okay, so the format of a purchase book contains one date column, then particulars column, then invoice number, then ledger folio, then details if any, and amount column, total amount column. This is the format of a purchase journal. Date column is the particulars, invoice number. Why we should record invoice number? Invoice number act as the source document for recording credit purchase transactions. So the bill or invoice received from the supplier will be, the number of that will be recorded in invoice number column. Then one ledger folio column is there and details should be there. Then amount column is given. Okay. Now let's discuss about sales book or sales journal. Another set of other subsidiary books include sales book or sales journal. These are maintained to record all credit sales of merchandise. That is, cash sales are not recorded in sales book or sales journal. Only credit sales of merchandise is recorded in sales book or sales journal. For example, if the business is selling some assets of the business, then the sales revenue earned out of selling assets is not recorded in sales book or sales journal. Sales journals is prepared only to record credit sales regarding merchandise. That is, credit sales of merchandise are recorded in sales book or sales journal, and cash sales are never recorded in sales book or sales journal. Then the source document used for recording credit sales in sales book or sales journal is sales invoice or bill issued by the firm to the customers is treated as the source document for recording transactions. Then here the sales journal or sales invoice are issued by the customers with the net of trade discount or quantity discount. So that amount should be recorded in sales book or sales journal. That net amount will be taken into consideration while recording the amount in sales book or sales journal. Sales book or sales journal, otherwise we can call it as day book. Fine, day book. Okay, so this is the points to be remembered regarding the sales book or sales journal. Now we can have a look at format of the sales book. Format of sales book contains heading will be there, sales book. Then there will be a date column, a particulars column. Then invoice number will be there. Invoice number will be there. Then ledger folio, details, and total amount column. Okay, so this is the format of a sales day book, same like purchase book. The different columns are same: date, particulars, invoice number, ledger folio, details and amount column. So sales book is prepared for recording credit sales of merchandise. Remember the point, only the credit sales of merchandise are recorded in sales book or sales journal. Cash sales never recorded in sales journal book. Also it should be remembered, any sale of asset or any good other than goods cannot be recorded in sales book or sales journal. Okay, now we can discuss on the next set of other subsidiary books, that is purchase return book, or we can say return outward book. In this book, purchase return of goods are recorded, and it does not record the returns of goods purchased on cash basis nor the returns of purchases other than the goods in which the firm deals in. That is, the entries are usually made in the purchase return book on the basis of debit notes. The source document used for recording purchase transactions in purchase return book is debit note. Debit note which is issued to the suppliers, and credit notes received from the supplier. Okay, so these are the source document. Debit note and credit note will be used as source document for recording purchase return or return outward book. So what is purchase return book or return outward book? This subsidiary book records the return of goods by the business firm which are purchased on credit basis. Okay, cash return, the goods returned out of cash purchases may not be recorded. The goods which are returned out of credit purchases are recorded in purchase return book or return outward book. And the purchase return book also contains the same format, same columns in the format. Date column will be there, particulars column will be there. Instead of invoice number, we will be writing credit note number for source document, and ledger folio column, and details column, and total amount column. We can draw the format simply. Date column will be there, particulars column will be there. Then we can say credit note number. In case of return outward book or purchase return book, there will be credit note column and ledger folio, then details and amount column. So this will be the format of a purchase return book. Instead of invoice number or bill in case of purchase book, here we use credit note number to record return outwards. Then next it is sales return or inwards book. Another set of other subsidiary books include sales return or return inwards book. We already discussed what is a purchase return or return outwards book. In the same way, here the sales return or return inwards book is a journal used to record return of goods. It is used to record return of goods by customers that had been sold on credit. That is, the returns out of credit sales are recorded in sales return or return inward book, and it does not record the return of goods sold on cash basis nor the return of any assets other than the goods in which the firm deals in. And here the source document used for recording entries in the sales return journal are credit note issued to the customers, and or debit notes issued by the customers. So the source documents for recording sales return or return inwards is credit note or debit note, and the return of goods sold on credit is recorded in sales return or return inward book. And the format of sales return book contains the columns. Date column will be there, then particulars column will be there, Then there will be credit note number column. Then as usual, ledger folio, details column and an amount column. So this will be the format of return inward book, or we can say sales return book. Fine. Now let me conclude. Hope you all got a clear idea on what all are the various subsidiary books like purchase book, purchase return book, sales return book. Then regarding the cash book or cash journal, different types of cash book, single column and double column cash book. We had a quick discussion on the entire details of these subsidiary books. Anyway, thank you for watching. Once again, let me remind you, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing in this channel, Astra. Thank you. Bye.